not bad.
What you looking for?
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, like.
Presents Season 7 of Warrior, the only reality show where war, celebrities, and laser-tipped battle axes come together in a zero-G combat arena to the death.
here a minute.
I'm busy.
Wait, I just want to talk. You're not from around...
Because of my dark, exotic eye.
No, because you obviously... When someone around here gets my attention, they're flattered.
You're right. I don't know who you are. Let me finish my coffee and
I'm Dynamite Simpson. Even if you haven't heard of me, you'll have heard one of my music projects for
If you say so.
Look, I'm in need of some authentic Eastern fashion. I see that embroidery on your sleeve. Eastern Peninsula.
You're a music video director?
I'm a record exec, video director, entrepreneur, guitar player, social media hub, brand...
And you want my sleeve?
Not exactly. I'd like to use the floral design in the back...
Much as your cultural appropriation of my favorite cardigans.
Tell me a little more about your...
I really don't...
I bet your people enjoy my music. Even there? Beyond...
I don't think we do.
Perhaps playing my music requires technology.
We're not savages. We're farmers.
Your own music? Your own fashion? How novel. How could I learn about your people's music? Did you grow up playing tribal drums?
What? I grew up...
So you're a musician.
Not anymore.
Shooting begins in 5 minutes. I'll learn more about your music, but for now, can I take a photo of that design?
If you pay me.
Perhaps, if you tell me more. What is...
It's a catapult. For my people. It's a gift mothers give their daughters to protect...
From?
Predatory men.
Really? This'll be perfect in...
I have one in my pocket. I brought it from home. It's dried.
Really?
Show me the limbs.
Here, take them. You would really sell your cultural gift from your mother?
Sure, I gotta eat.
Excellent. I think this'll look fantastic in Dolly's hair in the music video. Pleasure doing business with you. I must go, but we might...
Goodbye.
Oh no, your mother's flower. You gave it away.
Mom didn't give that to me. I found it growing near a sewage plant. I used it as a bookmark.
Does it really protect women from predatory men?
It's just a dead flower, Camus. Hey.
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest.
Are you from the Eastern Peninsula?
No, from the steppes. My name's
Rania, driver.
Everything. Hyper-gentrified rent closed my office. A debt corp took... The wounds didn't heal. I was in pain. I started with Jews and worked my way up the periodic table of painkillers till I got here. So numb I could barely see.
Take some money for food.
Thank you, Rania. Your people are always decent. You know, I always wanted to see...
Maybe you will.
What a lovely...
Take some food.
A candy bar. Oh, I spent so many years telling kids...
Sorry, it's all I've got.
Oh, don't be sorry. I love them.
I hope you get back on your feet.
Me too. Me too.
I saw you looking at...
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone. I'm from out of town.
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below.
No, this is the only place. I've been coming here since...
You look like you're still in your teens.
It's the coffee. It's...
So, you're...
75.
Well, Grandpa, it was...
Hey, wait up.
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries.
Do you?
Are you asking me on a date?
No. I mean, all right, we could just do something and see what happens.
Do something.
We could...
Come on, coffee guy. What could we...
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting. I know a range downtown. They let you fire the big...
I don't like pulse rifles or any guns, really.
We only shoot targets.
I believe the humans and the targets can...
What about pizza?
Better. What...
Artichoke and avo? From the new hipster place uptown.
Ooh, a swing and a miss. Sorry, coffee...
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you like.
We'll see. Excuse me, I see you sell old...
Pass it here. Let's see. Oh my.
What is it? I thought maybe an old...
Music? No, an old one at that. Where did you find it?
Actually, it was near some...
No.
So it's an ant...
Oh yes. This was played on a Spectrum home. You needed an interface to make the joystick work. Otherwise, you had to play on the rubber key.
Even the words I understood in that sentence...
It's like this, you see. You put this tape into it.
Nope. Still no...
Long ago, information was stored on magnetic tapes. You see the strips? These wound round playheads or something. No one knows exactly how it operated now. But we can feed this into our...
So, this was a game?
Oh yes, it would take a long time to upload the data to memory. It's hard to comprehend how our progenitors managed to work within such...
You're really into this stuff.
I'm interested in the technology, sure. But what really... You controlled a little sprite. You walked along a street and you punched every... We believe these old games were deeply symbolic. Like Sisyphus with...
So they were morality lessons?
We collectors believe so. I think every one of these classic games can...
What did punching people in the street...
Metaphorically, it is telling us that we cannot simply fight urban decay through physical force. You see, in this game, when you win, you...
So the cycle...
Exactly. So through the game, we learn that the violence is entertainment. But the creator of the game seeks to tell us that violence is also pointless.
These old games were pretty deep. How did this end up lying on the...
There's plenty of other street vendors who are collectors like me. One of them, and you're not really allowed to own this stuff. If Corpsec catches...
Oh, I'm sorry about me.
He was in the zone that fell into the sea last month. Can't be... You should keep your eye out for more of these. They may be scattered...
You'll pay me for them?
I sure will, as long as you keep it quiet. In fact, I can even show you this one. If it has a 2-player mode, we can punch people in the street together.
Maybe another time. Just the limbs are fine. I have another one. This time, I'm sure it's a game. It's on magnetic tape again, but just one...
A floppy? Give it here. Oh yes, I know this one. Much quicker to load than the tapes. This is Darkmare.
What's it?
It's a kind of RPG.
Rocket-propelled grenade? So...
No. It's a real playing game. In this case, though, it's the real life of a dungeon-exploring adventurer.
I assume you mainly hit things?
Yes and no. These games often had quite complex statistics for your strength and dexterity and so on.
Why did people stop playing those sorts of...
Some people never did. I'm in some illicit meetups where we play board and card games, and classics like this.
Why are they illicit?
Co-ops own the rights to these games, even the really old ones. In our club, we had to pool our finances for a year for a chess license. That's the only official one we could afford. That's why I had the games behind the...
Is that why these old games hold such value?
That's not the only reason. These games define they were our escapism and our succor for 1,000 years. We resolved conflict, explored ideas, went on it. We can't let the medium slip away from the people who need...
Pretty idealistic for a street pet.
I just really like games.
All right, you convinced me. Maybe I will come and...
I'll start loading it up.
After I finish my shift.
to Neo's Neo Cafe.
That's good. Thanks for this, Neo.
Have a spectacular...
Hello. Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's fine. I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
I guess you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
Shit. Well, too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience. Best data suggests Cora is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes, one from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
Read me the extract of the exib whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders. Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the Internet.
Cora, computer-operated recycling agent.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Activating custom automata personality, Camus.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Oh no. I said something dumb?
Actually, Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great. Hi, I found, or someone who might know what to do with.
Ma'am, what?
I don't know, I found it. I think it...
Give it to me.
Yes, I was just going to. I came to you.
Is this some kind of scam?
You know what? I'm just going...
What does this button do?
No idea.
Stay here. I am going to...
You go ahead. I have no idea what that button does, though, so for...
Nothing happened.
Did you just press that?
Nothing happened again.
Stop pressing.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step...
Fine. I don't want to be around you while you press a big red button on what looks a lot like...
Wait. A light came on. There's...
What does it...
I can't read.
Let me see.
Here.
I can read this. It's Arabic.
And?
It says, please don't press...
Oh.
I swear, that's what it said.
All right, then. Well, I'd better ask...
Does your supervisor speak...
No. What?
No reason.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No, why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
Okay. What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight, I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Fasciatic, Control. Hey, Block 40, are you still...
Hey, it's Cloudpunk. Damn right we are. We're fucking this shit.
How exactly are you fucking this
We're making a motherfucking playground, dog.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard any other gang...
What's the matter, Cloudpunk? Our speech too fresh for ya?
No. Did you...
It ain't about what we say we're gonna do. It's about what we do.
I guess so. I can't believe you're making...
The corps don't want the kids playing no more. We ain't gonna let them take... You got a problem with that, Cloudpunk?
With you making a playground for kids? No.
You hear that, Razor? She thinks... You're alright, Cloudpunk. You ever get yourself a small human, you bring them here.
Here's what I can offer you.
Huh. Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you. What you looking for?
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime.
Welcome to my humble rest.
Thank you.
Doug Little.
Your face looks...
Thanks.
See you again.
One slice, please. Oh, wait.
Well, they ain't hologram.
Yeah, but where would you get real
Lots of places. Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm not talking hypothetically here. Where did you...
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best...
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning...
I swear.
That is not a normal thing to say.
You want a slice?
Yes. No.
Have you even tasted...
Back home.
The Eastern?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine...
No, actually...
Suit yourself. Change your mind, did you?
I'll probably be...
Much better than you...
You interested in having your photo taken with this man? Just 100 limbs.
No.
Would you like to know his name?
Hi, Norman.
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A real one?
Well, he's not.
But is he a real falcon?
Ah, I understand your question now. This is not. It is a unique...
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial.
But I told you, Well, they're extinct now, I guess. But I saw them all the time when I was young. They would circle around the farm in the summer. Until the big...
Listen, lady. Please leave. And don't tell anyone.
Sure. But what?
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get... And sad people don't spend...
Got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. It's less than 60 seconds. Near. Jimmy is the name. Jimmy.
I don't really have a minute.
You're wondering about the hands, right? They always ask me about the hands. I always say if the shuffle wasn't working, they wouldn't have needed to break them. I'm right.
Were you cheating at...
Roll high. Wasn't I clear before when I says my name? Sure I was. You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double six.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough. Then when I learned with the other, they broke. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know
I'm not interested.
You'll be back. They always comes back. You're gonna invest in them one day. I'm telling you.
You from the East, lady? You're good.
Thanks.
You folks from the East...
LifeCorp, become your new perfect.
Here's what I...
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Are you the delivery?
Rania, yeah.
It's everything. My limbs. Make sure my family gets it. Just, I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. A chance to see the spire. I get to go.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah.
Okay then.
Hey, thanks.
Maybe.
Hey, Rania, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the Ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Nivalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we dropped them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think. can't do it, Camus. I can't give away Gil's final possessions to settle his debts.
Will we get in trouble?
I don't care.
Hey, Rania, are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
Well, I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he's had some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Excuse me, I can't help but notice you have an art. Maybe you can help me find someone.
Yeah? Who you?
Someone who lost a hand. I found.
Well, I think you got the wrong guy. You're titanium.
Did you go to the limb clinic? How would I find someone? They're not supposed to just throw these away, right?
Don't know. Don't care about flesh.
Damn it.
You really want to help? Maybe let me see. Maybe I can get it back to them. Some mothers like to keep.
Here it is.
Well, damn. This is.
Seriously?
Yeah, it has my ring on it. They said they was gonna. Can I?
Sure.
Oh no, I don't want to touch that. Can you just take?
I guess.
Thanks, lady. You can keep the hand.
Great.
Have some limbs too, as a reward like.
I'm the delivery driver.
Yes, you're here to take our original Courbet.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be
I don't think I'm supposed to take
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octave, didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let...
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint.
I guess.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as... Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have... And I don't want her spreading gossip about our... Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius Butler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius Butler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't start all that again. This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Novalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Novalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
You see, Mr. Octavius Butler, look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. Androids are just a part of society.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all you can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take...
Very generous of you.
Have either of you ever actually been to the...
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the spire. He's descended from the very...
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention...
It's just a saying, isn't it, Miss...
In a way...
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We're very enlightened people.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we...
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rented, I'm sure they're long gone. Either moved on or forced out.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone...
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of...
Oh, you are witty. The production of...
Yeah, none take.
Thank you for getting us to our destination. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more... Our painting made it here safely.
Quite.
I'm not a taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't think they would like automata or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they interesting?
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
What about music?
No thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
Yes, I have found it. I'm hearing it now. How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the Corps shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
How did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Novalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
Oh, what about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Let's go then.
Safeguard immunization. Everything your baby's body needs.
Damn.
Disease prevention to neural implant virus protection.
That is awesome.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing...
Mr. Cray is wishing you a good day, stranger. Normally I don't... Mr. Cray...
Hey, nice to...
Thanks for...
Y'all come back.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing...
Hey, nice to meet you.
Thanks for that.
Y'all come back.
Welcome to my humble...
Thank you.
Don't let all the...
You selling?
I sell everything. Sheet music, drumsticks, reeds, strings.
You seen one of these before?
That's an ocarina right there. Dirty, but not in bad condition.
Does it matter? I'd like to sell.
Sure. I could take this off your...
Yeah.
You're from the East, right? You folks play some pretty...
I don't anymore.
That's a shame. I'd love to hear. You don't get much of that?
I didn't think anyone in the city...
Well, it's not mainstream, sure. But the Neds don't support music except for what the corps approve. So why don't you play anymore?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Well, that's fine. But if you ever get back to playing again, tell a friend about old Sabra's music ephemera. And if you find anything else like this, bring it...
Hey, you wanted to hear more music from the East?
Not exactly authentic. This is from the big CD revival. There's no original CDs.
But the music is what you were looking for.
Yeah, this is a...
So you like this job?
Selling junk? No, but on good days, I get to... And don't get me wrong, it's not all junk. This CD, for example, is a real...
Flutes don't need
A flautist. I should have guessed. There's a jazz club. Not exactly...
No thanks.
All right, I get it. Maybe when you... Anyway, let me give you a good price for this CD. I'm closing the... Gonna grab a coffee from that expensive place downtown. And that is if I can find something that will...
Here's what I...
Perfect. Not bad.
Thanks.
I look forward to... You from the East Lake?
Thanks.
You folks from the East are... Visit us at Peterwitz watching Cloud.
Thanks.
As the MP3 said.
Mom lets me hang out here. I like to watch I'm Mom.
She lets you out here by your...
Yeah, I like to see the different... And Mom says the air is nice and clean by the roads because the vapor from back home, it smells...
You live near the factories? I guess this is...
Mom says it's safe as long as I don't.
I guess that makes sense. So you...
Yeah, I want...
The desert races and the way...
No, I like...
I've met a racer tonight.
Really? Who?
He calls himself Never Slow...
Wow, Never
I have something for you then. You want this car?
Oh, cool! I didn't have... He is not like the...
Who's the best then?
Scuttle Runner, maybe the Bandit Queen? Oh!
Are those their real names?
No, silly. You need a...
Well, it was nice to meet you. I've got to run.
Hey, nice.
Thanks for this.
Y'all come back. Here's what
Thanks.
I look forward to...
Freeing you from restrictions, breaking barriers. Phonema is Nivalis. Phonema Enterprises.
Welcome to Ashima.
Pretty good. Thanks.
Have a nice day.
Hey, Camus, I found this encrypted key card. Do you think we could read it?
I am not really a decryption automata. I am more of a running in a park automata.
So there's no way?
Scanning. There are markings on the key card. 1, 7, 9, 8, 5.
You're right. Whoever owned this actually wrote their PIN number on here. We should hand it back.
Mr. Spacula, CEO of Spacula Enterprises. He must have lost his holocash card.
CEO?
So we will hand it back? I have a nav point for the Spacula HQ.
I would like to take a look at this account first.
Are we going to...
I'm still deciding.